Hi guys, and welcome back to Couch Critics. I'm Ruby.
I'm Lamia, and today we're gonna review Don't Wake Up Dead Man.
Yes, it's one of the Glass Onion series. I think it's their third movie, and it's kind of like a not thriller, but it's a
Murder mystery.
murder mystery exactly. And the cast is beyond amazing.
hmm
It has Daniel Craig, um, Josh O'Connor,
Andrew Scott,
Andrew Scott.
Kerry Washington.
Yes. Who else? There's just a lot. Mila Kunis.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bunch of A-list
Yeah.
actors. Um, and yeah, it's a movie about a guy who wants to be a priest, and
Yeah.
he just moves to another small town to be able to do that, and he kind of like shadows another priest to
Yeah.
learn from him in order to become the priest of that church someday.
Yeah.
And yeah, the mystery starts when the main priest gets killed.
Yeah. And they try to recreate the miracle of like the Easter miracle where the priest gets killed on Good Friday and then he comes back to life on Sunday. And it turns out it was, spoiler alert, someone in the church who organized this
Yeah.
because the priest was gonna become corrupted because there's also a diamond that people were looking for in the church that the main priest had um, buried with him. So yeah, it's a very funny movie, I find. Like some
Yeah.
things about it were super funny. I love Daniel Craig's acting. He
Mhm.
was like super into like this detective who like had it all under control, and I think he did that in the previous Glass Onion movie. It's just that it's one of those movies that are so like un like they don't move you that much,
Yeah.
so you forget them right away. So I don't even remember what the previous one was about, but I know it was also a murder
Mm.
mystery.
I did not like Glass Onion. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite one, but I loved Knives Out.
Yeah.
Um, Still my favorite one. This one is my second favorite one. And yeah, I love the acting. I love Josh O'Connor. I feel like he has a very soft way of like acting,
Yeah.
and he's very funny. He has a really good dynamic with Craig.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, everything works perfectly. And all the other actors are they're just good. They're
Yeah.
funny, and the whole thing is very well written.
Yeah.
Also, there is a way that this story unfolds is almost like you're reading a book
Mm-hmm.
where it starts out very slowly and things starts to move softly, and then like it just like accelerates.
I agree with that. And I also love the zoom ins and zoom outs. Like, I feel
Mhm.
like the directing in general was good. I think that Netflix movies are becoming a little too good, though. Like, I feel like their
Yeah.
cinematography is becoming too perfect. And for a small town, like the one the movie was taking place in, I think we need more something ordinary. I feel like
Mhm.
this movie was too over the top in terms of filming and the characters and all, but I think it was well delivered.
Yeah.
I'm missing the old movies a
Yeah.
bit more. So yeah.
I actually loved the fact that they did they put on a lot of effort in this movie, in terms of budget, and it does look
Yeah.
like a big budget movie. And I watched it in the theater when it was already on
Yeah,
Netflix, and it's like literally it's trending on Netflix,
that's weird.
and it was a packed
Yeah.
theater. There wasn't like any empty seats, which is it just goes to show how big this saga is. And yeah, the colors were very pretty. The music was good. It was also the fact that it felt very long.
Yeah, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I did not like it. I did not feel like it took that much time.
I think that what I liked about it is before the crime happens, they gave it time for
Mhm.
us to learn about the characters and to learn about the person who passed away.
Yeah.
Usually, I feel like a murder mystery, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it always starts with the crime. And in this movie, the crime started like 30 minutes later, so it
hmm
just gave us the chance to like get involved with the priest and be
Yeah.
curious about why he passed away. And Daniel Craig didn't show up until like later,
Mm.
so I think I like that about the movie.
Who did you think did the murder?
I did doubt Martha because she was too picture perfect in the
Mm,
movie. So I did think it was Martha, but I also at some point I thought it was like the whole town
okay.
got like they planned the murder together. I
Mm.
didn't expect it not to be like to be just a specific um victim. What about you?
I thought it was the girl in the wheelchair
Oh,
because she was, she gave a lot of money to the
mhm.
church in order for them to make a miracle happen. And when it didn't happen, and when she found out about it, she was really pissed. So to
Yeah,
me, maybe it was a planned revenge that she would have done with maybe, the person that you would suspect the least, maybe Andrew's character or even the doctor.
yeah,
And turns out, spoiler alert, the doctor was involved,
yeah.
but it was also Marta. I did not like the fact that it was Marta because like it kind of seemed obvious, and like in these kind of
Mm,
movies, you
y-
should always go with like the least obvious
yeah,
option. But yeah, her story was also very complicated. Like
yeah,
it was just like too much.
yeah. It is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I liked it. I liked it a bit less that they tried to take. I like the whole Trinity thing, and I felt like it was a caricature towards the church.
Hmm.
I wonder how the church feels about all those movies being made, like
Yeah.
criticizing it and all. It's weird. But yeah, it's I still think it was very interesting, and it just comes to show that when it comes to money, people can be corrupted very easily. So it's just
Hmm.
interesting to see that twist.
But it also shows that it's human nature to be
Yeah.
corrupted when you put it, like when you know that there is, I don't remember how much it was exactly, but like an $80 million
Yeah.
diamond sitting somewhere in your
Yeah.
church. Aren't like, isn't any person going to look for it?
Yeah.
And we could see that because like Josh O'Connor's character, he was always portrayed as someone who wants to make the right choice and everything, but at the end of the movie he did choose to keep the
Yeah.
diamond. And to me, like, the obvious good decision to make was to share it with the detective who
Yeah.
actually like helped him during the entire thing. And no, he kept it to himself, although he didn't sell it, he didn't like
Yeah.
go on vacation or anything. But like, what makes you think that like he's not like keeping the diamond for himself to just to sell it
But
afterwards?
the detective knew about it, and he did like he did hide it within the body of the Christ. So I think he just kept it as like a measure. I
Yeah.
don't think he will be using it in the future, because if he did, he wouldn't have hidden it in the church. So I
But
don't know.
yeah, maybe he hid it so that the priest's son, wouldn't suspect anything. But maybe one day he would just sell it and
I don't know.
goes on a very fancy vacation.
Yeah. Buy an island.
Yeah. But
Maybe.
yeah, I mean, is it bad? I don't think so. I feel like the extent that Marta went through to
Hmm.
hide it was even worse than like what she would
Yeah.
have done if she just like enjoyed the money that came from
Yeah.
the diamond, or if she let her mother use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the hypocrisy of the main priest. It's just, I don't
Mm,
know, there was a lot of things he preached against, like he preached for and then did
mm,
against. It's just, it's interesting. It's interesting to see. And
yeah.
yeah.
That's it for Wake Up Dead Man.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys watched the movie, let us know what you think. And if you didn't, go watch it out and let us know what you think after.
Yes, and not forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.